This is a no-name, nondescript screwdriver with multiple bits. Curiously, has a button. The wife, when she was a mere girlfriend, gave me this for, I believe it was my 21st birthday.
A remote control car! Oh.
Oh, you did remember.
What is that?
You did remember that screwdriver thing there?
Lights up. It lights up.
I
Why?
see
For when you're like reaching behind something in
I don't
the
know,
car?
he likes to he likes to start the dark and rain and stuff, so.
I see it. This actually does look good. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Here. Now,
This is excellent. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Not exactly what I asked for. I wanted an electric screwdriver. I don't know if she didn't understand or what. This is a lighted screwdriver. We'll get to that in a minute. I subsequently did get, I think she bought it for me. Not positive. This, was it a Black & Decker? I think. Electric screwdriver. Takes a VersaPack battery. Handle locks in 2 positions. It does. It's actually convenient like that. Forward and reverse. The battery in this thing died. I bought a replacement. That died. And they don't sell the VersaPack batteries anymore because this is really old. This has got to be around... Well, this is more 22 years old. This is probably 20 years old. This is a made-in-China Kenley brand battery. This doesn't hold a charge either, and it was milled, if you want to say, just a little bit wider than the original, so it's a very tight fit. See? But it goes in, and it does work. This battery don't charge too well anymore, and it came in a 2-pack. The other one, same deal, doesn't work too well, but we'll get back to that later on. So this was the electric screwdriver. You pull that off, and now you have a turret with bits. You get a couple of hex bits, and a couple of Phillips, and a couple of flats. So that's all you get. It works as a regular screwdriver, so we'll put that in. I'm going to leave that off just for the time being because it'll make it more convenient. Now, the lighted part, oh, it works! The batteries are pretty dead. I left batteries in this bad boy, I know, but wow, it actually works. I want to take those batteries out. It unscrews over here. That comes off. That pulls out. And the light, it's incandescent. It's pretty dim. The batteries are pretty shot. And to open that is a little clip. You do that, and there's your batteries. And wow, edgenizers. It has a stupid little test thing. Obviously, ain't showing nothing. And the other guy ain't showing nothing either. I don't know how old these are. I don't buy name brand batteries anymore because of the leading national brand syndrome that I've explained many times, and how the leading national brand is usually no better, in fact probably worse than a competitor. I have some shitty old carbon zinc batteries that we can put in. I'm not going to bother metering those because they're going right in the garbage. And over here, like I said, I have some shitty old batteries that have some charge. We'll take 2 that match. I'm not going to leave them in the screwdriver. I'll put that aside. And now We'll put the batteries in. I didn't pay attention before. This way. Both like that because it's got springs there. Could that be right? No. Flip one over. Yeah, there you go. It's not much brighter. I don't know what these batteries are, but, you know, as far as voltage, but we'll give it a shot with those for now. It's a lot lighter now because they're crappy batteries. This goes on and in. This sort of keys in like that. It has little cutouts to fit, right? Okay. And then this goes on and screws down. And with any luck, it will not light. There. Okay, let's shut the lights out and give this a shot. I think we'll put the orange light on here just to give a little so you can see. Not much. We'll put the screw in. I'll use the same hole that was in this piece of wood. Let me shut this here. It actually works. Of course, your hand is always like pressing on the button. Okay. Oh, it makes, I don't know if you can see, it makes a very dark spot where the tip of it would be. I don't know if the camera makes that out. So it actually makes it very difficult to get the bit into the screw. There, it's screwed down. You can just barely see with it. This, there's gotta be other batteries around that are betterer. We'll leave that. Let me stop down and see if I can find some. Here's some equally crappy Thunderbolt Magnum carbon zinc batteries, but they are new in the package that's many years old. Yeah. Take that out. Take that out. Undo the little clasp. Okay, this had the thing up, and that had the thing down. Aha! There, that works a lot better. Amazing when you actually have batteries that work. It doesn't work that way. This goes together. Then that goes together. And then that goes together. And we'll do the full Monty and put that on for no reason. Shut the lights again. Okay, with real batteries, with feeling. Oh, hey! That's actually not bad. You still get that dark spot where the tip of it is. It was always a little varying in brightness and off-center. But hey, it actually works. That's really not too bad. I forgot how nice this was. This is awesome for repairing PCs, because going down in the case, I don't care how much light you have in the room, there's never enough. So this was great, and I actually used it for that quite a bit. Let's kick the lights back on, and we'll get the electric one just so you can see. A little bit higher angle. Let's see if these batteries haven't killed themselves yet, just sitting for this short time. Not bad. So that's easy. We'll run it back down to do it. Very sure. It's very sure feeling, this one. So I'm glad I finally did get what I wanted. Now, Nice. Can we crack the others just to do it? Yep, there you go. We got one more to crack, but I have to reposition the thing in the make-believe vise. Again, if anybody has any clue why, how to make this work again, the screw is hot now, then let me know about the suction cup. Or if you have one and it doesn't work well either, right, you gotta hold it. No, doesn't want to crack that one. Yeah! Not quite countersunk, but sure enough, it'll take it out. This screwdriver, electric one, made a cameo appearance in a video I had many years ago of fixing the knackered pipe, which is right here. This is the pipe that comes from the kitchen sink and comes down in here, goes to a Fakakta coupler into this, and then ties into the old work over here and into the main drain stack like that. The old garglage disposal, we were feeding it too much stuff too quick and it choked. And it couldn't push all of that down, and or maybe there wasn't enough water flowing at the same time. And then I had to work the next day. So I thought about this all day. And then when I came home, I had to run laundry. I still had the old GE washer. So just to show you how long ago this is going back. And I had the old GE washer, and I ran a cycle on that while this pipe was open. And what I was able to do, how did I do it? I opened, yes, I undid this clamp over here so this could come out, but then it can't go anywhere because there's another coupler up here that I had to undo. And as far as undoing that now is not much of an option because of the vent fans for the central AC in the box over here. I don't know if it's in frame. I can't see because the screen is not my way. Yeah, there, that one. So that's kind of, the screws are pointing that way and didn't think that one through, so that's not going to work. Also not going to do anything about it until I need to again, because, you know, you don't want to touch it. And I remember when I put this back together and ran a full sink of water down with the garglage disposal, it like pressurizes it. And I had one drop come out, tighten the clamp just a little more, and that solved the problem. Well, boys, we got her in the cabbage. Yep, she's in the cabbage, boys. That's it. We got the pipe out. This is right where it was yesterday. And as you can see, it is knackered. Now, the sink is not plugged up. I got all the shits in there, and that's clogging up the little filter thing. And I ain't sending that down the drain because that's got to get sucked up by the sump. And then go into the same damn pipe clogger again, so we don't want to do that. So we'll just kind of let it drain real slow and then scoop out the rest of the shit and that. That's it! She's done! It's all back? No big deal. Half hour, like I said. Got the clamps back on. Clamps back here. Put them nice straight up and down so they're easy to get at. I just had to readjust this one because it was a little knackered. When I ran a test on it, I had a 1-drop leak. Another video that this electric screwdriver made a cameo in was the first video I did on my older Whirlpool washer to remove the nut, the bolt rather, for the agitator. So we just take the magic tool, which I used to fix the knackered pipe up here back in the day. The magic tool will go down and just put it on there. Hold the agitator and remove the bolt. So I could change the agitator dogs. There's links in the prescription to all of these old videos. If you're a newcomer to the channel, welcome, thank you. And you can watch those dating back to when YouTube was still the Wild West, when the West was fun. Oh wait, that was Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. So we gotta undo a lot of stuff. These are all garbage pieces. Screws fine, we'll take that. Keep the knackered batteries in the knackered battery bag, because those I trust more, believe it or not, than the edgenizers that are dead. This we already talked about. This, we have to take the batteries out. We'll put the bit back in, like that. Unscrewable. That, this comes out, that comes out. That opens up, batteries out. Put that back. Hello? Come on! Why is this so difficult? There. I don't know why that was so difficult. Magnet? Is the magnet coming out of that? Oh, shit! Look at that! To retrieve screws. I had forgotten entirely about that. No shit! No shit! Look at that! That's fucking awesome! Damn! This screwdriver has... I can't... I don't even remember. Wow! That is a surprise. We took the batteries out. Good. That's because otherwise we're doing this again. All right. That's awesome. So this surprisingly no-name piece of junk screwdriver, look at that. Probably better than the leading national brand. You seen a Stanley that has all that? Nope. This is Beaten Slapper, I think it was. I forget. I think it was, but it doesn't say anymore. It used to say stuff here. With a gooder batterier, it would work a lot better, but very surprising that it has a magnet on a telescoping thing and a light, and it's real convenient when it works. Does a rolling TARDIS know about maybe upgrading this to LED? I don't know. We'll have to see. But otherwise, that's pretty cool. Totally forgot about that. That's great all around. That's going to wrap this one up. Thank you so kindly for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.